Hello, everybody. This is your weekly, oh no, it's not your weekly anything. It is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. You're watching this. What's up, Prince? You're watching this on Astrology Motivation. Please be sure to subscribe to Astrology Motivation. Help the channel grow. Burst through those numbers. Let's get 5,000 subscribers here by the end of the year and hit all notifications because I upload daily tarot card readings, the weekly astrology forecast, and I just went live today because every Monday I go live on YouTube on Astrology Motivation, not Born Without Boundaries Tarot, because Born Without Boundaries Tarot, the posting schedule is too packed. There's 12 videos a week that I upload there, so it's too packed. But I go live over here on Astrology Motivation. So please be sure you subscribe and hit all notifications so you know when I upload this content and I go live. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Remember that the 222, the zodiac specific messages are coming out for you guys on Born Without Boundaries Tarot on YouTube and Born Without Boundaries over on Vimeo. They will be there starting tomorrow. Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius. You guys blew me away. Libra especially. I think you're over almost 11,000 views. That's never happened before. It's happened with Gemini this week, and it happened with Cancer. And Leo's almost at 6,000. I've never gotten this many views. I'm blown away by your love and support. Thank you guys so from the bottom of my heart. This is amazing. This is amazing. We're growing and it's wonderful, and I'm just so happy. Hi. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Today is a very good day. Let me read this to you again. I just ordered my Llewellyn's Witch's Date book because my subscriber reminded me to. This is just such a great book, and I love it. I ordered it for tomorrow. I ordered it for next year, so 2022. Today is the harvest moon. Okay, the moon is in Pisces, full moon. The moon doesn't enter Aries, which is going to cause us a lot of trouble for the rest of this week. The moon doesn't enter Aries until 11:13 p.m. That's Eastern time. That's around, I think, 8:13 p.m. over here in California. So you have today, yesterday, and tomorrow to really get the energy of this full moon. But I would recommend that you do it in this Piscean energy because the God space is clearer when you are in Pisces. FYI. Tower moments happening from last Friday. I am not shocked, but you have the strength. And these are all happening in your favor. I know they don't feel like they're happening in your favor. They are happening in your favor. The tower has to happen. Why? Because unstable shit is here. It's like the buildings that are built, you're going to step into, you're going to think they're strong, and you're going to collapse. So all the shit is collapsing so that more damage isn't done. That's why it's happening. FYI. So we have this beautiful harvest moon today, and then we have Maybone or fall equinox on Wednesday. There are just breakthroughs happening. Self-love is so important. And where you have not loved yourself and you have not had the strength to change, I promise you, shit's going to be ripped apart at the end of this week, especially once that moon goes into Aries. So the moon is in Aries Wednesday, Thursday, and then the moon goes into Taurus, and it should stabilize a little bit, but it really doesn't. All it does is hypersexualize us and kind of focus us on how we viscerally want sort of some emotional escape. So, and unless you've cleared out the energy, if you clear out your energy, it could be a very, very beautiful weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with the moon in Taurus. And Maybone, we should all celebrate Maybone. Why? Because it's helping us to cosmically align. Because Maybone is the equinox, right? It's when things equalize themselves. So we should focus on balance. And hey, Teresa, that's right. Love yourself. Teresa's my sister, guys. T Santa's my sister. Yes, love yourself. Self-love. What does that mean? Well, in extreme situations, it can mean go to therapy this week. Start therapy this week. Admit that, yo, I'm fucked up, but I still love me, which means I still deserve to get well, right? It's okay to be fucked up as long as you know you have to get better. You have to get well. Where does your focus have to be? And you have to focus on the real things. It's not like, hey, I'm fucked up in the head, I'm going to go to work and work hard. No, you have to address the actual issues, or the actual issues are going to continue to be what your tower is and cause tower moments in your life. Like, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Teresa, text me. I'll text you later. So let's just read a little bit, first of all, about this full moon. I read it yesterday. I read it last week. Let's read about it. The Vine Moon. I just want to remind you, no matter how simple, we all have something to be thankful for. Vine also is associated with and often refers to grapes and blackberries. Grapevines are especially known for growing in any direction that they are presented the opportunity to. So just because a tower falls, you can grow in a different direction. And malleability is very important right now. Using the resources available for support. Perhaps our potential is not unlike that of the grape, and we can learn a lesson from the grape to use our available support network during our efforts for growth. This harvest time, pour yourself a chalice of wine or sparkling grape juice. In honor of the grape and the vine moon, step into the moonlight and speak a toast in gratitude for, it could be grape juice, for all you have to harvest and all the support that was available to you along the way, including the support that redirected you. Mabon this week is going from that moon into, hey, let's get equalized, let's get balanced. And Wednesday, ironically, is like that time when we actually have the ability to get balanced again, right? But Thursday, Friday is a really wonky period. Just FYI, guys, that could be actually really destructive period. FYI. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm telling you right now, this is when we have the time to be able to get ourselves back and the energy to be able to get ourselves back. And do, what's up, Zamel? I just posted, oh, okay, yeah, check my email. Let me twist B's arm to have a glass of wine. It could be sparkling cider. But that's what it is tonight. Tonight, grab a toast, whatever you're drinking, to the full moon and to releasing those things that keep us from our connection to the abundance, and you can call it God, you can call it universe, to the divine, and the divine in ourselves, to release those things and get them out of our way. And the universe will make those very clear to us. Trust the universe. Listen. Let me say. So, Sagut begins at sundown, harvest moon. I don't know what Sagut is. Sagut? Sagut? What is that? I have to research that. Sagut begins at sundown. I don't know what that is, but I'll research it. All right. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I know. I'm distracted. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Let me do this. I'm going to go right into the reading after I tie this off. Hold on. I just want to get this done when I have the chance to get it done. Now let's go. Let's go into, you ready? The reading. Oh, crap. Wow. We've left ourselves vulnerable, and we understand it now. To somebody who may have been money grubbing and underhanded, right? And there's some sort of public recognition and victory here, right? The Knight of Swords in reverse is either being really harsh and cutting somebody off, and but usually it's an attack. It's an attack of words. And this is the energy of somebody who values money and things and possessions to a point where they'll degrade their own lives to get them. We call him a gold digging hussy. That's what we call him. And it's almost like seeing very clearly what was going on. There's public recognition, vulnerability here. All of these things happening at the same time. Finally, you get it. Finally, you see. Finally, you see. Finally, you see. Clarity. Clarity of how you feel. Clarity of what's real. Clarity of how you were stuck, still feeling like I can't move on, I can't move away. Six is here. Interesting, it's almost like 69, the way the cards look. I'll show you. Because 6 is coming out in reverse. Damn. 69, and what is 69? Cancerian energy. I just see it. What does that mean? It means you recognizing what you have to move away from. All of a sudden it coming to the surface. And also you realizing you have the power to do it. Spirit coming in and giving you a message that shows you, guess what? Your ropes aren't really tied that tight. You have every right. Your ropes aren't tied that tight. You've taken on all this, probably just for martyrdom. All this burden just for martyrdom. Just to say I've done it. Just to say, oh, look how amazing I am. And meanwhile, you're fucking burdening yourself. Temperance is here. Sagittarius energy. Turning your back on the complications. Maybe not wanting to see that somebody's really just like, I don't know. It could be you. Anyway, this is over. It's done. This situation is over and done, and you're on to something new. You're looking at it unafraid. You're not afraid that this had to end. You're not afraid. You're not afraid. You're not afraid that this had to end. It's actually good stuff. Now you can get back to your hard work, which is going to get you somewhere. Focus is necessary right now. I love this energy. Real big breakthroughs here. Real big breakthroughs. I love them. Okay, so let's review. We have the 9 of Wands, which is being open-hearted, leaving yourself vulnerable. This could be a good thing, but it was just making a judgment, opening yourself up. You know what you're opening yourself up to? You're opening yourself up to the judgment of God. You're asking God. I told you, I think Friday, ask God for help where you can't help yourself and say, I'm handing this over to the divine. That's kind of what this energy is. I'm handing this over to the divine. And suddenly there is this breakthrough. Maybe there's this attack. Maybe there's this clarity. This is a very aggressive energy of somebody who does want to do you harm. Maybe it's through words, or maybe it's just through actions. But ultimately, not a good energy. Not a good energy at all. And this is, like I said, a gold digger, usually male or female, usually female, some sort of gold digger, some sort of cutting ties with somebody. This is an energy of somebody who is not, I don't know, not good. And then you have public recognition, maybe coming out. Maybe this is just the realization of it, understanding and realizing and finally getting and comprehending like what somebody is about. And then we have this feeling stuck, maybe feeling stuck in your own behavior, right? In your own actions, feeling like you don't have a right, realizing that you don't feel like you have a right to move forward, or feeling like you can't move forward. But then Spirit's there to help you realize, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're keeping yourself trapped in this. You have all the power here. Taking that power back. Stop trying to be a martyr. Stop trying to do it. Maybe somebody's trying to make themselves look good. Realizing that, you know what, that energy just don't work. It just don't fly. And ultimately, bam, accepting the end. Accepting the end. You have the 10 of Wands. Then you have Temperance and the 10 of Swords. In that, you're fucking done. That's what it means. It's like you've accepted that this was stupid shit for you to even get into. And now you're more than happy to take the hits or take the losses just to be free. Like, look at this card. This is him looking at either a dead body or his dead body being like, new change, new moon, right? It's not a new moon. Actually, it's an eclipse. Total change. I get it. Something has to change. Something has to end. And he's almost happy about it. I'm fine sacrificing whatever I have to sacrifice just to get the fuck out of here. And then you go back on to working. Working doing what you love, right? Working doing what you love. That's kind of what's breaking through. That's kind of what's breaking through. Let's go on to very clear energy to how to focus this new this full moon today. Full moons, and I talked about this on Astrology. I talked about this earlier today. I was on here at 9 o'clock. I was live with you guys. And thank you so much for all your donations. That was an amazing time we had. I was on for about 45 minutes talking about how to use this full moon energy. All full moon energies are about release and letting go, right? Clearing out that space. But what is this Piscean full moon about? Letting go of your delusions. Letting go of your delusions. Delusions about other people and who they are to you, but also delusions about your lack of power. And once you reconnect to that God space, which Pisces also teaches you, you will realize you are not without power. And you won't need the delusions at all. You won't need them. But you have to reconnect to that God space. Now, ultimately, get rid of your delusions. Your delusions of being helpless. Your delusions of feeling like you can't move on. Your delusions of feeling like you'll never get rid of this person. And your delusions of feeling like, I don't have the strength. All of those things are delusions. They're delusions. Getting rid of all those delusions of grandeur, like this idea that I'm better off than I am, get rid of them. Also delusions of I'm worse off than I am, or I'm weak. One card came out, work through your fears. This is in reverse. So there's still something that's scaring you. Maybe you're still scared of something or someone. Ultimately, you can work through this. You can pray through this, and prayer is essential at this time right now. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Ultimately, there's just this sense of, like, I don't know. Can we clarify this energy, please? Work through your fears, but it's in reverse. There's still something to work on. That's what I feel. Shadow integration, okay. What is this? Work through your fears in reverse. What is this? You know what it is? You have nothing to fear. That's what it is. You got your other 10s that fell right on top of. First, you have the 5 of Pentacles, which means you may have nothing physically, but you have everything in faith. Rely on your faith, and guess what comes out? The other 10s. The other 2 10s, not the wands, not the once you let everything go and get rid of your fears, you have nothing to fear. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles comes in. And I want to ask you guys something. What did I tell you last week? What did I tell you on Friday? Your abundance comes in when you get the scum sucking out. When you take the vampires out of your life, that's when your abundance comes in. When you take the negative, the bad out of your life, your abundance wanted to come in, but it wanted to be safe. It didn't want to be taken or used by somebody who was going to manipulate or harm you. It waited. So this is the week thank you so much. This is the week to welcome in your abundance. And there's one way to welcome in your abundance: by getting rid of the shit that's sucking you dry. That's how you're going to cue to the Lord, the cosmos. You're going to cue your divine power to say, I'm ready for my abundance by getting rid of the bad stuff that's hacking it away from me. That's just using it. That's just taking it. That's just, you're getting it away. You're getting it away. Your abundance was waiting for you. It didn't want to be around something that was going to cause illness. And I had said, think about the most precious person or thing in your life, whether it's your car, whether it's your child. Think about the precious thing to you, even if it's your company, right? Think about this. Would you want to take this energy around them. If you wouldn't want to take this energy around what's most precious to you in life, then you knew it had to go. How can more abundance come in when you don't even want to take this energy around where you hold your abundance now? Right? Right? So please, please, please understand, we are ready to ascend. We just have to push out what is keeping us from our ascension, holding us down. Check this out. Holding down our wings, tying down our wings. Tying down our wings. You have them. You can fly. Somebody's going to come in and remind you of your wings. Let it liberate you. Spirit is sending you liberation through communication. Through communication. Interesting. Lots of reverse energy here. Oh, okay. So in the past, base chakra, material harvest, and moving on, all were stuck. All were compromised. Right? Now we have recognition and reward. Recognizing this is all that you need. And then crown chakra. Almost recognizing how you had disconnected from your God space. Or what was clogging up that God space. Recognizing it. Recognizing it. Wow. You were protected the whole time. You're also elevating to higher standards, to better people, to kinder people. You're elevating. Or you have the capability. Some of you, because that Six of Swords is still in the center, some of you still feel really scared and really fearful. This is a reminder of your power. This is the message that needs to break through to you. Okay? This is that breakthrough. You are ascending into love. Somebody loves you. Somebody cares about you. Somebody's protecting you. You are ascending into love, connection, communication, goodness, beauty. All of this is happening. All of this is happening for you. All of it. Somebody loves you. You love you. Loving you by loving the God in you. Finding your way back to loving yourself. The tribe, sincere tribe, a caring tribe, a loving tribe. People who actually care about you, nurture you, and remind you how beautiful you are. Not just how beautiful, you make them feel, right? But how beautiful you are. Time for a nap. It's not time for a nap. It's time to get going. Clean it up. Get to work. Get to work cleaning this shit up. Get to work raising your standards. Get to work cleaning this shit up and raising your standards. Get to work. Clean it up. Not time for rest now. Get to work. Idle hands, the devil's workshop. Enough with the idle hands. Get to work. You have plenty of work to do. There's plenty to do. Then we have I will pray. It's coming out in reverse. I don't know why. Let me see. This is you getting what you prayed for. That's why. And then we have I am free. I am free from everything that I had to pray for. It's like, yes, you have it. You have it. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. In the future, it's coming soon. And remember, these are only dailies. So it's not time to pray anymore. It's time to do. It's time to get down to the hard work. It's time to have it. It's time to do it. It's time to activate. Right? Creativity and hope. Time to get back to creativity and hope. The sound of the universe. It's almost like you were deaf and now you can hear again. You've reconnected. vibrations, harmonious vibrations. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Align your life, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, what is not aligned or needs to change. Tune into the portal of your heart. Rite of passage, right? This is you crossing the threshold. You have it. You have the courage. You're going to someplace much better. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive. Connect with nature. Connect with nature because nature don't lie or use you. Nature is always looking for that balance, right? Having that balanced ebb and flow of connectivity together. You okay, gubbies? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That's what you should be working on now, even when you're not supported. Even when nobody is supporting you at all. That's what you should be working on now. This is coming out really crystal clear, guys. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gift. Diamond. Diamond. This is it. This is it. It all comes to that. I love you so much, God. A bright space. A bright space. You okay? You're just dreaming a lot, huh, puppers? Ah, yeah. Wow. Lots of messages coming out here. Inspiration. 2 more snuck out. Let's go through. Inspiration. A new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. Anxiety. We surround you with the healing light of amethyst. You take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Integrity. Be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. Clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel, right? Somebody loves you like crazy, and they're leading you back to those people who love you too. Or they're working through people who really fucking love you and care about you and don't just want to glom onto you and use what you have for their sake, right? And then we have courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. Where is the courage to stick up for yourself and your value and to not feel like a selfish piece of shit because you might be making somebody else unhappy? How much does their happiness mean to you? Does it mean more than your own happiness? If you're not happy for them to be happy, then you're not in a good situation. So you have to stand by your happiness first. Who gives a fuck if they're miserable? They're responsible for their own happiness. Everybody is. And if somebody is happy when you're not happy, well, guess what? Or when you're not comfortable, peace out. peace out, protection, and you are protected. You have to believe, you have to know how, you have to acknowledge that you're protected, because you have to remember how much you're loved. People really love you. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. You're protected. You always have been. Positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. You ready? Are you ready to start your day? Are you ready to love yourself first? Are you ready to say, if I am unhappy, I have a right to be happy. What is going to make me happy? I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to think, are other people going to be miserable because I'm happy? I'm not going to think that. I'm just going to think, I'm going to go and I'm going to stand in my power and in my own happiness. You are being protected. These signs, this clarity is coming through. You're realizing it. You're getting it. It's like God itself is coming through to help you make the right decision. Come this way. Come this way. Like, come this way. That's what God's saying. It's not being subtle now. You're being protected. This full moon is a gift to you. It's a gift. It's a protection. It's your ability to push out the delusions, especially the delusion that your happiness has to come at the cost of somebody else's happiness has to come at the cost of yours. That has to stop. You have to push it out. It's wrong. It's incorrect. You're welcome. It's incorrect. That's not true. And your tribe, these are the people who always remind you to love yourself. The people who encourage you to love who you are. The people who encourage you to find value in you. That's your soul tribe. Your soul tribe's coming in. So is I'm telling you, tons of abundance is coming in. But your protectors, your guardian angels wanted to be sure the trash was taken out before the appraisers came in. Right? They want to make sure, and they want to make sure you have the strength to take the trash out, to understand what stinks. I'm not being fair. I'm not being good. I'm not being right. Yes, you are. That kind of shit doesn't belong in your house. You're done. You're good. You're good. It's over. And I'm telling you right now, these are permanent changes. They're not just going to be partial changes. These are permanent changes that you're putting into your life. So what you push out and what you allow in and what you make room for today is 100%, those are my neighbors, is 100% going to stick. In these last days of Virgo season, because remember, it's the 22nd Wednesday is when we start Libra season. That's when we start nurturing and cultivating maybe new partnerships. Mercury retrograde happens within almost a week from now. So don't expect anything to really move forward until October 17th when that's all done. But ultimately, and because when Mercury goes direct, let me tell you what's going to happen. Something that you need to understand. Mercury goes direct, October 18th. Okay? Okay. So, Mercury goes retrograde on the 27th. It goes direct on the 18th of October. In between now and then, Saturn goes direct. Pluto goes direct. Pluto goes direct on October 6th. Saturn goes direct on Sunday the 10th. When does Jupiter go direct? Jupiter goes direct on Monday the 18th, when Mercury goes direct. Jupiter and Mercury go direct on October 18th. So by October 18th, not only is Mercury out of retrograde, but Pluto is out of retrograde, Jupiter is out of retrograde, Saturn is out of fucking retrograde. They've done their work, just like last year. They've done their fucking work. They're done. But Pluto is hitting hard right now. It is hitting fucking hard right now because Pluto goes direct, I think the earliest. Yeah, on the 6th of October. It doesn't have much time to clear up and make sure it's done its job, right? So it's hitting super hard between now and the 6th of October. Better watch the fuck out because shit is coming down that was not meant to be. Better watch the fuck out. That's dharmic. Watch the fuck out. But Saturn goes direct on Sunday the 10th, meaning all of a sudden now, it's not like it's like all of a sudden now that the judgments have been made. The board meeting is over. And then, so by Mercury, when Mercury goes direct, what I'm saying is so much has once again gone direct. Almost all the planets are direct again. I think Uranus is still in retrograde, and so is Neptune. And that won't come out until I think December. But you're going to feel such a relief. Such an empowering relief. Once all those planets come out of retrograde. I'm trying to get you those dates. Neptune goes direct on December 1st. Uranus might not go direct till next year. And if it's still in retrograde, I think it is. But Neptune goes direct on December 1st. Rabbit. Neptune goes direct. We're going to have a very Merry Christmas, guys. I skipped this. Venus goes into retrograde on oh, that's a little bit dangerous. Around Christmas time, I don't know. Anyway, we'll go over it then. But all the big papas by December. Now, let me get back to where we are today. So much change here. Void of course at 7:55. Full moon at 7:55 p.m. So it's void of course today. This is today. Happens 55. There's all this change happening to the way that we do things and to our luck based on the decisions that we make and where we put our energy. I'm not kidding. These are permanent changes. But I wanted you to understand how powerful this Mercury retrograde is. It's going to be real powerful because by the time Mercury goes direct in mid-October, all those fucking planets are going to be direct too. So it's really like delivering all those final messages, all those final judgments, all that final information, making us realize all our shit, delivering it up, and then bam, everything is posted by October 18th. It's crazy, but it's a hard due date. Isn't that crazy stuff? Amazing. So just know that Pluto and Saturn especially, they're working overtime right now because Pluto especially is about, it's going to go direct on October 6th and we're already on the 20th, right? So it's like, it's not that much time for it to do the important work that it's got to do. Let it do its work. If you stand out of Pluto's way and you say, Pluto, you know best, I promise you, things are going to go a lot easier for you. If you try to resist and you're like, nah, I'm still trying to make excuses for it. I'm still trying to psych myself out and make excuses for it. You're done, dude. You're fucking done. This is stupid shit that's going to be happening to you. I've seen it in the past week. I've experienced, not personally experienced, thank God, please protect us, but like personally experienced 2 actual deaths from my friends' perspectives. And it's just like, wait, what? That's how hardcore Pluto is. Pluto don't give a fuck. If you have made an excuse and made something an obstacle, it will take it out of your way. It will teach you the lesson the hard way. It may be a little bit at a distance for you to remind you, holy crap, Pluto ain't playing. But I know it shook me awake. It made me realize, oh my God, this is real deal. These endings are coming, whether we want them to or not. If we don't confront our bad behavior, if we don't confront our bad fucking choices, we could end up in the gutter. This is so important right now. I can't even tell you. And I'm telling you this because Pluto goes direct on October 6th. It's working overtime now. And the shadow period of Mercury retrograde is the most intense. So we are being fed our shit right now. And we have to be. Because we've let certain things slide for way too long and way too much. And it's got to stop. I love you guys. I'm going to get to work on the rest of the videos. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, you'll be up bright and early. Scorpio, I'm not going to debut you at 9 p.m. I'm going to debut you at 9 a.m. like I always do. Back to regularly scheduled programming, right? I'm going to debut you then. I love you guys so much. And I really, really, really want you to remember your power. And I want you to remember your power by realizing just how much and how profoundly you are unconditionally loved. Profoundly, how profoundly you are loved completely and totally unconditionally. So please remember that. It's essential right now. Because if you can remember that love, you can find your self-love. And through your self-love, you can find the confidence to overcome those fears and block out what you need to block out. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.